A return ticket, please.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Cotterell. This is a preview of the map now that it's more or less complete. It's gone out to various large scale YouTubers, as you may have seen, people like Rutez, Cotterell, that sort of thing. And so I'm just going to be doing my own video. Obviously I've got access to it because well, I built the bloody thing. So I'm just going to do a quick drive through with you today, just to show the map off. So just pulling into the bus station here at Cotterell. But I will point out, obviously, before we carry on any further, that the map is still being worked on. It's not complete, so what you see here isn't the final quality of the map. So there will be improvements but before it's released. As far as release goes, it's scheduled in for 1st of April. So it's no, it's not long to wait now. Only a few more days to wait now, and then it's released. As I've said before, there's only one route for now. It's just a university route, because this, of course, map is just a proving ground for the UK design team to make sure that the concept works. So it will be expanded on in the future, but for now, there's just the one route. Okay, so just backing out of the bus station here now. I've not been streaming or anything for a few days. I did a quick stream this morning, just an hour long, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty with my old speeching. So bear with me, there'll be a lot of ums and ahs and stuff like that. I've been off for a few weeks with exhaustion, so that's why you've not seen me around for a little while. So hopefully I'll get back into the swing of it quite quickly. Okay, so just coming out of the bus station here. These are actually controlled lights, so they will change only when you approach them. But we do need to tweak them a bit because there's a bit of an error with them. And yeah, just coming out here onto the main drag in front of the train station. There are some changes that need to happen along here. For example, we need a few more paintings to be a few more buildings to be repainted, a few more assets to put in, but nothing too major. So what you're seeing here is more or less the an accurate representation of what will be included in the final release. And we're away again, turning left here onto Manvers Street. One thing we do need to do though is get more pedestrians in here, because in real life this is quite a busy area with all the pedestrians walking around, so that's one thing we need to sort out. Oh, in that dialogue in the bottom left, that's Shadow Plays decided to put that there, and I didn't notice it until I came to edit the video. So apologies for that. I will go and look through my settings to find a way to turn that off. I didn't see any need to scrap this recording and get a new one just because of that there. So ignore that little label down the bottom left of the screen there. That's, like I said, it's just Shadow Play decided to put that in for me. Now, there's been quite a few messages I've got recently asking for a copy of this map. I'm not going to get a copy of this map. You'll get a copy of this map when it's released. It's not that long until release now. You only have to wait until April 1st, which is just a little bit more than a week. It's a little bit more than a week away. Let's have a look at my calendar. No, it's exactly a week away now. So you've only got 1 week to wait. So Friday next week, you'll have the map. So stop asking me for copies of the map because you're not going to get it. It's only gone out to large-scale YouTubers. You know, it's nothing like I did with Bus of the West Country, where it was anyone who asked or anyone with over 150 subscribers. It's only gone out to the big channels like Squirrel, QWERTY Afro, Rutez, that sort of thing. So if you ask, you're not going to get the map, to be quite honest. might not even reply. But no. So just no, don't ask about this map because we're not giving it out until it's released, and you only have to wait a week anyway. So you just have to wait for one whole week. As for Busters of the West Country, that's still in development, but it's a long time away from being finished. So there's no point asking about that, because I couldn't even give a ballpark figure as to when it'll be released. We don't have a working time scale either. We're just working on it as we're working on it. We're doing regular streams, and that's basically the answer to that. It's an ongoing project, it's Busters of the West Country, so there's nothing to say about that, I'm afraid. Okay, so on to the old roundabout here. Another thing we need to do is sort out the balance of waiting passengers at bus stops, because in real life that's always got loads of students waiting to get back up to the university there, and see here we've only got a couple, so we need to sort that out. It's just basically little things like that, nothing too major. The map is more or less complete, we just need to sort out all these rough edges. And this map is a non-fiction map. It's realistic. It's based on Bath in real life. However, I will point out that there's a section in the middle of this map which is done completely by my imagination, and that was basically to make the map building process a lot faster. So obviously doing it as an accurate representation takes time. So I did it to speed up the map and also to make the drive a bit more interesting, because the route in the middle is somewhat boring. So I did this just basically to give make the route a bit more interesting. So it's basically from this point onwards, it's completely 100% fictional. So behind us it was 100% realistic, now it's 100% fictional. Up until sort of near the top of the hill, which I'll point out when we get there. Yeah, so overall I would say this map is semi-realistic.
Hi, handsome. Hiya, driver.
A large part of it's completely fictional, even though the rest is completely realistic. So yeah, it's semi-realistic, semi-fictional.
Oi, mate. Lovely. Cheers. I'd like a day rider, please. Yeah, thank you very much.
Day rider, love.
Alright, go again up the hill. So this isn't going to be a very professional recording today, because I just want to get this out. Another bus there. Yeah, I quite like this roundabout. This is pulled off quite well. And I really love this bit here. This is my favourite bit of the map, where you swing around the corner, and if someone's coming down the hill, you have to wait for it to come down the hill, because you need that swing to get round there. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. That turned out quite the way. Because this is the, again, this is a completely fictional part of the map. This doesn't really exist in real life. So that's why I put this in there, to see things like that van coming down the hill there, slammed on the brakes last minute when he saw me. So yeah, just it's a bit more interesting that way. So that's why I did that. But this part of the map is because it's all twisty and turny, going up a hill is a very complex structure. So it did take a while to complete that, even though it was fictional. So you can imagine if it was 100% realistic, going up a twisty turny hill, following exactly what the route does in real life, it would have taken forever to complete. Yeah, the old landline's ringing. Hopefully you can't hear it. Okay, let's just pull out these lights here. And away we go again. Overall, the feel for this map is quite realistic, actually. I've had quite a few people mention it. Oh, this bit here needs to change there. I put a little dip in the road there just for something interesting, but I didn't check the values and it's a bit savage, so yeah, we just need to deal with that. But yeah, the feel of the map is apparently quite correct. There are quite a few people who are local to the area commenting, saying how convincing it is, so I'm quite happy with that. And as we set off, where this deflection area is here in the road, that's more or less where the fictional section ends. So from this point onwards, it's 100% realistic again. Well, as close to 100% as you could practically get in the OMSI editor. And this is a junction of mine which I really like. I'm just coming into this nice narrow section here. Now if you go on this on Street View, you can actually see that it's basically the same width as this. You get two buses passing and they barely have enough room to get around each other. Just pulling up our penultimate stop here. And again, I like this area as well. This area's come off really nicely as well. Hoping to replicate it elsewhere in buses of the West Country.
Just a single, please, mate.
Come on, get on the bloody bus.
One day pass.
Oh yeah, with voices, I started to record my own voice. I've recorded a set of them. I need to process them because they're not quite loud enough and clear enough. So I need to process the audio files, but I've made a start on doing some new audio for the bus passengers. I've started with that M4 one, the bloke who has a stupid accents. Okay, just turning into the university here. This is another area I'm quite happy with as well. Overall, I think I'm quite happy with the map. And I don't think there's a single area of the map I'm not happy with. I'm just especially happy with this. Although I'm not 100% keen on that on the right there, but sort of 99% keen on it. But the rest of it is pretty decent. This corner here was an absolute nightmare to sort out. You've got all these different spleens at different heights. You need to match them up to the road surface. So that corner there took a day just to build that one corner. Okay, here we are pulling back up at the University of Cotterell. And that is the map. I'm not going to do the return trip. I don't really see the point in it, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, that's Cotterell for OMSI 2. It's out in a week today. So keep your eye out on that. Like I said, it will be out in a week today. I don't imagine we're going to be late with it. So have an eye on the forums, on this YouTube channel, on all the different channels, blah blah blah. Just keep your eye out for it. It'll be out next Friday. So this is IMX on behalf of UKDT, and I'll see you later.